God did not allow some creatures to enter Noah's ark, such as fish and some sea creatures. Exploring the story of Noah's ark unveils an intriguing detail often overlooked: the exclusion of the Nephilim. The biblical narrative in Genesis describes the ark as a vessel of refuge during the devastating flood, preserving Noah, his family, and a multitude of animal species. However, a significant and intentional omission in this story is the absence of the Nephilim, a mysterious and forbidden race. This deliberate exclusion highlights an aspect of divine judgment, as the Nephilim, depicted in Genesis 6:1-4, are born from the union of the sons of God, and the daughters of men. Their existence, marked by a fundamental breach of natural order, incurs divine wrath, culminating in their eradication through the flood. The ark's preservation efforts distinctly omit these beings, signaling a severe divine response to their transgressions and prompting deeper theological contemplation about divine justice and human moral duty. The Nephilim, whose presence is shrouded in ancient and biblical lore, are portrayed as powerful and ominous figures whose existence heralded chaos and malevolence. Their very being was intertwined with corruption and violence, casting a dark shadow over humanity and threatening the divine order. Seen as giants or demigods, the Nephilim blurred the lines between the divine and mortal realms, creating widespread fear and unease. Their actions were steeped in mystery and dread, their influence spreading fear and serving as a stark warning against the perils of unchecked power and deviation from righteousness. The exclusion of these beings from Noah's ark not only underscores their significant deviation from the divine order, but also serves as a profound reminder of the consequences of transgressing moral boundaries. Observing the widespread moral decay and corruption that had overtaken humanity, God identified Noah as the singular righteous person worthy of carrying out his divine plan to cleanse the earth. This plan involved a cataclysmic flood intended to purge the world of its wickedness, paving the way for a fresh start. God entrusted Noah with the crucial task of building an ark, making his intentions clear. Noah was to safeguard not only his family but also pairs of every animal species. This immense responsibility was a testament to Noah's unwavering faith and his steadfast obedience to God's commands, as seen in Genesis 6:9-22, where Noah's righteousness and dedication are highlighted. As Noah began the colossal task of constructing the ark, God imposed a significant condition: the exclusion of the Nephilim. The Nephilim, believed to be the offspring of divine beings and humans, were often associated with great wickedness and rebellion against God, as mentioned in Genesis 6:4. By barring the Nephilim from the ark, God emphasized the depth of corruption and sought to ensure the purity of the new beginning he intended through the flood. Noah's strict adherence to this directive underscored his commitment to God's will, highlighting the righteousness necessary to withstand the coming deluge. This decision was crucial in maintaining the sanctity of the new world God planned to establish. Noah faced a significant challenge in distinguishing between the Nephilim, believed to be the descendants of fallen angels and humans, and ordinary humans. This ambiguity presented both a moral and existential dilemma as he undertook the monumental task of building the ark. Despite the uncertainty, Noah remained resolute in his commitment to follow God's instructions. His steadfastness is illustrated in Hebrews 11:7, where Noah's faith and reverence for God are commended. Amidst this challenging scenario, Noah's unwavering dedication to his divine mission stood out. As Noah's dedication became evident through the construction of the ark, humanity looked on with awe and wonder. The sight of diverse creatures, both great and small, gathering to seek refuge within the ark underscored the magnitude of Noah's endeavor and the profound trust he placed in God's plan. Amid the impending chaos of the flood, Noah's faith served as a beacon of hope, offering solace and reassurance to those who witnessed the miraculous construction. This narrative not only highlights Noah's obedience and faith, but also reflects the broader biblical theme of divine judgment and salvation through faith, as depicted in 1 Peter 3:20, where Noah's preservation through the flood is paralleled with the salvation offered through baptism. The Nephilim, aware of their exclusion, exhibited diverse reactions to their situation. Some opted for a strategy of disguise, merging into human society by masking their true identities. By presenting themselves as ordinary humans, they managed to move unnoticed within the human world, thereby evading the scrutiny that their celestial origins might attract. This approach allowed them to live inconspicuously, integrating seamlessly into the societal framework. Conversely, other Nephilim chose a path of open defiance. These individuals resisted the divine mandate with a rebellious spirit, openly challenging God's authority and rejecting his commands. This defiant stance underscored their unwillingness to conform to the divine order, highlighting a clear divide in their responses to their ostracization. As foretold, the floodwaters surged uncontrollably, engulfing the earth in a catastrophic deluge. Amidst this apocalyptic event, Noah's Ark stood as a beacon of hope and survival, encapsulating the promise of preservation in a world overwhelmed by chaos. The relentless floodwaters swept away all in their path, yet the Ark remained steadfast, symbolizing the resilience and endurance of life. The biblical narrative of Noah's Ark not only recounts a tale of survival, but also reflects profound themes of faith and redemption. It emphasizes the persistence of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming adversity, illustrating the power of faith and divine intervention in preserving life amid destruction. The exclusion of the Nephilim from Noah's Ark marked a significant moment in their saga. Despite their extraordinary abilities and formidable stature, they faced the same fate as the rest of humanity under divine judgment. Their physical strength and prowess, which might have seemed insurmountable, proved futile against the divine wrath they encountered. This exclusion was symbolic, representing the limits of their power and the certainty of their downfall, despite their exceptional characteristics. The Nephilim's fate serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of arrogance and the supreme authority of divine will. No matter how powerful or capable they were, they could not escape the ultimate judgment decreed by God, highlighting the themes of humility and the inevitability of divine justice. Throughout various cultures, the enduring tales of the Nephilim have served as crucial moral guides, helping societies navigate the intricate dynamics of power and ethical dilemmas. Whether depicted as celestial beings or fallen giants, their narratives impart significant lessons on the balance between ambition and humility, and strength and responsibility. As humanity faced its own battles for dominance and survival, the myths of the Nephilim offered a perspective to scrutinize the essence of human nature, encouraging reflection on the inherent weaknesses and strengths within individuals and societies alike. Thus, the legacy of the Nephilim has persisted not merely as remnants of ancient lore, but as timeless parables interwoven into the core of human consciousness, continually influencing moral thought and behavior. The story of Noah's Ark and the Nephilim is rich with spiritual and moral implications, offering profound insights into discernment and accountability. This narrative fundamentally highlights the necessity of distinguishing between good and evil and the consequences of moral degradation. The Ark symbolizes divine justice overcoming widespread corruption, showcasing that amidst chaos and devastation, truth and righteousness remain steadfast as guiding principles. The exclusion of the Nephilim from salvation underscores the importance of maintaining moral integrity and the repercussions of failing to do so. This tale emphasizes the perpetual significance of moral discernment in navigating life's complexities, reinforcing the need for vigilance in upholding ethical standards as exemplified in Genesis 6:1-4, where the Nephilim's existence and their impact on humanity lead to the Great Flood as an act of divine judgment.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.